guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Lina. 今天这一集呢，是我们为什么要学人类学的法国篇。然后我要采访的这个人呢，是我去年在剑桥读人类学的一个法国的同学，他叫 Pauline， 然后他是法国人，在巴黎长大。然后他的本科以及第一个研究生都是在巴黎读的，然后他第二个研究生来剑桥读的人类学。然后 Pauline 他非常聪明，在我们去年交完这个毕业论文的2周之后，他就直接被这个欧盟议会给录取了。欧盟呢主要有2个决策机构，一个是理事会，一个就是欧盟的议会。然后这方面的工作跟他的研究的方向也非常相关，因为他的人类学的主要研究方向就是说在脱欧下面欧洲人的一个身份认同。这一集呢，我个人是学到了非常多的我以前不了解的法国的一面，包括法国人对种族的看法，为什么在法国不可以提种族这2个字，还有为什么跟其他欧洲国家比起来，法国在这个新冠病毒政策上面比其他的国家更严苛、更严厉。所以这一集对我个人而言，我的收获非常大，然后也希望能给你们有所启发。我们一起来看视频吧。
Can you hear me?
Yes, how are you?
Where are you? I'm in France, in Paris, at my parents' house. By the way, I have my French wine with me. Okay, I'm just drinking coffee because it's way too early for me. Ching ching, ching ching. How are you handling this? So in France, the lockdown is much more intense than in the UK. Yeah. So for instance, when we go out, we are only allowed to go out once a day. It's only within 1 kilometer of our house. How would they find out if you go? So basically, whenever you go out, you need to fill a paper where you indicate your address, and also you state at the time exactly at which you left your house. And so you are only allowed to be outside for 1 hour after that, time indicated. Wow. And we can't go running. We can only go running. We can't be running between 10 and 7 p.m. So yeah, and also everyone, there's literally no one in the streets. People wear masks, and obviously all the cafe, all the restaurants, all the parks are closed. So when you walk in the street, it's so weird because people just look at each other in such a weird way. Because I would have thought, French people are usually, so chill. But versus here in the UK, here we are allowed to have one form of exercise one day. So my friends, what they're doing is, yes, they're having one form of exercise. They cycle for 6 hours, 7 hours every single day. And it's people going out and about, sunbathing. So I'm literally in some cities in France, they literally took out all the benches in the streets. Yeah. And it happened in a few cities in France. It's so weird. And there are a lot of cops in the streets, and they're always asking for our papers. So it's kind of scary, because I feel like even though it's right now, but all our liberties are slowly being kind of taken away from us. And I just hope that whenever the sanitary crisis will be over, things will go back to normal. But I feel like, so what you were saying about the idea that French people are kind of cool, etc. The thing is that in the UK, there's such an emphasis on liberties. In France, we have this motto, which is liberté, égalité, fraternité. So freedom, equality, and brotherhood. And the thing is that in France, equality is kind of a little bit more important than liberty, or at least just as important as liberty. So there's this it's really difficult to reconcile liberty and equality, because when you're only thinking about liberty, then there's no equality. And in France, we've been trying to pay attention to both ideas. And so I think that's why we are having our lockdown is much more stricter than in other countries. Well, no, at least in Europe, and it's much more stricter than in the UK, because I feel French people are more accustomed to the idea that we need to preserve equality. And so we need to protect all the other citizens, such as the older citizens. And in order to protect the older citizens, we need to all be into lockdown. Yeah, and I really don't think that's a culture in the UK now. Yeah. But in the US, did you see? It's so scary. All the people were marching in order to, against the lockdown. What the fuck? Yeah. It's so. You think people think, this is Western countries, but we just talked about 3 countries which are totally different in the face of the COVID-19.